Hello everyone, it's Doki Doki here, and I'm back from my lunch break! Which makes no sense if you didn't directly watch the last video right before this. Anyways, there's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Ooh, a cutscene's about to come, I forgot. Oh yeah, this is last episode, which was only a few hours ago for me when I was recording this. Yuri's eye started to drift, because Team Salvetto wants to mess with me. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. Is this like some foreshadowing? Oh look, this is all of us in this game are being turned into experiments so that to mess with you only. Well, and to mess with us. We'll see, anyways. And the people, when I say mess with us, I'm talking from Yuri's voice. It's kind of hard to make a joke off of their dialogue when it's my literal voice. Anyways, and the people trapped there have this trick that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. Yuri, is the game trying to make Yuri look like the villain? Because we know Monica's the villain, okay? Because I got spoilers for that stuff. And I'm giving you spoilers for it too, because I can't shut my mouth. But maybe the game's trying to pin Yuri as the villain, you know? She has this knife, and she's like really into this gory stuff. The book, I mean! Not a thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? That's kind of rad! Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Poop Lord? No, I'm not you know, it's kind of interesting. Every other series, okay? Technically speaking, all the videos on Doki Doki, it's supposed to be like half an hour long, but with Ace Attorney, I keep playing it until we finish an investigation or court trial, which can take like up to 2 hours easily. And then with Tropico 6, the original plan for my Tropico 6 series was I do half-an-hour videos, but I just turned it into 1-hour videos because I really love that series. I enjoy playing it, but with this game, I'm sticking strictly to the half-an-hour formula, dude. Like, I don't want to play too much of this. I don't want to play too much of this game. Like, this is the game like I respect it, but I don't want to play that much of it because it messes with me, okay? And I don't want to spend too much time in this world, okay? Please. I don't want to do that. So that's why these recordings are almost always half an hour long. Like, I never play that much or I never play that less. I just stick strictly to the schedule because I don't want to be that, because I'm not getting immersed into this world, okay? I don't want to get messed with. Anyways, are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Poop Lord? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. Where they're chopping off the limbs. Like, look at look how romantic I am. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. Oh, shoot, it's the oh my goodness, the game's messing with me. Like, yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. Oh, wait. Huh? How do I know? She's so shy and reluctant on the inside. I mean, on the outside. But her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's a kind of challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, like Monica, but because... Do I want to turn my volume down if it's gonna... But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I wonder if that's in history. Oh, look, it's in the thing. But horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly... And then there's a space. Suddenly... The E meme. I'm rambling again, and not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body becomes incredibly... What did it say? I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. What did she say? But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. And then, okay, so it's not... That dialogue pop-up, it's not canon. Well, I mean, it's hidden. We won't know what it was. I'll have to go. You guys can look back at the recording. But, okay. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. I don't want these earbuds. It's gonna give me a sound jump. It's gonna jump scare. And this game's not even about jump scares. This game's about just slowly messing with you. It's not even supposed to be about jump scares. This isn't FNAF, but I don't want to keep my earbuds on. It's gonna mess. Whatever. I don't want to get jump scared. Like even though there's not that many jump scares, I don't want to get jump scared anyways. The least I can do is listen. Cause sound, okay, like visually, you can't get as jump scared as with like sound, right? I think jump scares are hugely aided by sound, okay? If you don't have any volume, then the jump scare isn't gonna hit as hard, whereas if you're like playing the game normally, with normal sound, and then suddenly that's just like, bah! Right? Then like the jump scare does happen, okay? Anyways, I should have said that a little louder so I can jump scare you yourself, and then you realize my point. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, it's a Doki Doki Literature Club, say the title! There, well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Ah! Why did I get jump scared like that? How did I get jump scared like that? It wasn't even loud. Yes, and I knew that was coming. But I didn't know that sort of thing was coming. So just, whoa. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but. Ah, what are you saying? And look, you're using their dialogue because you spend more time with them than you realize. What was that? Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes, I mean, you don't have to, but... Okay. Ah, what are you saying? Anyways, I can stay as far away from the screen as I want, but yeah, it's my earbuds. The audio's still gonna come to me directly. Oh, that's why horror games always talk about headphone experience, because it's completely different when you have headphones on, isn't it? Compared to when the sound's coming from the screen, whereas the sound is just right in your ears! Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag, but I can't stay that far away from the screen, or else my audio doesn't come out as good. I have to stay a little close to my screen if you guys want to hear me properly. God damn it. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little, apprehensive. That's... Okay, this time I got jump scared by a sound actually outside my computer, actually like in person, but I'll be back. Anyways, I'm back. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. What was Yuri talking about? Okay. It's just that it's not that I don't want you to. Oh, it's like, oh, it's about sitting next to Yuri. Okay. I get this now. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Look at Poop Lord with his flirting tactics. It's not even like actual flirting. It's like he does this by accident. He's like actually trying to be normal. Well, maybe he is secretly thinking about flirting. Who knows? Is Poop Lord hiding something from me? Whatever it is, Poop Lord, I think you're a decent person. You know. I think you're a decent person. I think you're great compared to other people. And I'm sorry. You're gonna have to suffer the DLC because I played this game. Maybe I shouldn't have got the game, so that way you and the other girls in my game wouldn't suffer. But whatever. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I opened the book and start a prologue. I still understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Oh, is this the cutscene? It looks like she's reading from my book instead. So sorry. I thought it was gonna jump scare me. My heart had a extra loud heartbeat. I can't play this with earbuds, dude. I'm not ready for any horror game at all. Let me should drink some water. Why did I was scared of a jump scare coming. Like, Yuri reading over my shoulder, like, ah! Ah! Something like that. I'm gonna drink some water. I'll be back. What the hell? Okay, I'm back. I drank some water. Hopefully I should be better. So sorry. I was just waiting in the. Oh! Oh, okay. I was not even scared at the moment. Like I saw Monica. I wasn't actually jump scared, but like for some reason, I said that. Sorry, I was just... Oh my goodness. Should I think... there was not even a sound effect. It was just like actual jump scare. Oh my... Whatever. You know what, I'm just gonna... Don't come back to me, Monica. Monica? Okay, it's canon and Monica. Okay, at this point I did not spoil much because you can see Monica is clearly a villain, okay? You can see I need to take off my earbuds. I cannot do this. Taking off my earbuds. Okay, guys? Look, I'm not playing FNAF anytime soon. I'm sorry with the way this game is working. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Now, I know that, maybe if you're, doing, like, videos like this, like your commentary channel, right, doing these games, maybe, like, things like, Sayuri's death has, like, a harder toll on you, because, you know, you're voicing all these characters are taking longer than the usual normal player, because you're spending, like, you're adding your own stuff to the character and all that stuff, like, when Sayuri died, like, it felt more personal, because, you know, I voiced her, you know, I added jokes to her, I spent a little bit more time, like, I had a stronger connection to Sayuri than, like, a normal player would. So when she died, it was a little harder on me than it was to you guys. Or maybe it was a little harder on you guys. It depends. But I think just because I did her voicing and all that stuff, that it went a little harder on me. Of course, if you're like someone who's like Sayuri in real life, it's gonna go even harder on you. So, so yeah. Even Yuri's eyes. But now I just want to jump scares. That's just on me, okay? I'm getting... okay, I don't have an excuse. Okay, the jump scares are on me. It's not like, I voice these characters, so jump scares are gonna go harder on me. No, it's not that. It's just me being, being used to this. Okay, I don't really watch horror movies. Maybe I should watch more so I can get used to things like this. It's not even supposed to jump scare me. It's just supposed to mess with me, and it's messing with me, but it's also working as an actual jump scare, even though it's not supposed to be. Whatever. I really don't mean to. Sorry. I mean, even this got me off guard. Like, I was like, ugh, is Yuri gonna become a monster? No, she's just doing her normal blush, which you see often. Like, the game is messing with me. I'm talking too much, that's why. I'm spending way more time than an average player, okay? Now I have an excuse. The creepiness is getting to me because I'm spending way more time on each dialogue, okay? Talking too much. I'm being too good of a commentary YouTuber. Ahaha. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. What? Wait, what's happening? Okay, because Yuri's reading from my book, so I'm like, okay, let's solve this problem. Let's fly here so that way you can read comfortably from my book. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kinda difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, there. This is the cutscene. This is the cutscene that happens normally in Act 1. I've seen this picture before. Of course, it's a little different with Monica messing with this replay. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. What? Takes her and holds the left. Oh, okay, so she's holding the book with one hand. Look, her right hand's on her chest, and I'm holding the other part of the book with my right hand. Look at that. Ah, I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddling even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Eh? To turn the page? Oh, it looks like I'm like the one... Usually, like, I remember with the Sayuri cutscenes, like, Sayuri was getting more affected than I was. But I think in this time, I'm getting more affected by Yuri. To turn the page? Ah, sorry! I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glimpse over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. Isn't this a little too romantic for our first cutscene together? I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. I mean, she is the intense one of all the people in the Doki Doki Literature Club, other than Monica, because Monica takes intensity to a whole other extreme. Like her final cutscene, right? When I was at her, when we had not a sleepover, play date. So bring the play back to date. Okay, it's a play date. We're not playing each other in that way, you creep. But the point is, okay, we're sucking each other's fingers. So maybe this isn't too romantic, because it does get more intense. It keeps getting more intense. So, anyways, I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? She's smiling in a creepy... I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Don't smile at me, okay? Please don't creep me out. You're making... Maybe the game's trying to... You know, whether you spend your time with Yuri or Natsuki, the game tries to make you think they're the suspect. It's Monica, okay? It's Monica. Don't trust Monica. Monica's trying to mess with us, okay? That's why Monica designed the game so that way we never suspect her. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to return the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me. So, I turn it by my own violation. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Don't forget that they're like, Yuri, like, I'm not, like, what if Monica gets jealous? Like, Monica sees us together like this? Like, and Natsuki gets jealous, sure, but she's not the villain. Monica's the villain. What if Monica does something? Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side, and she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, you look fruity. Oh, look at me doing an annoying orange roast from the first episode of Annoying Orange. I need to get back to watching Annoying Orange. And my plan was to watch. Like last year, I tried watching all the episodes. I never finished. Like I stopped watching at some point. But I'll get back to it, okay? I'm watching Death Note right now. I watched Death Note in between this episode and the last episode. It's really good. I like that show. It's really nice. I chose Death Note in particular because it was gonna be a shorter anime. I knew it was gonna be that longer journey, and it was really good. You know, I might watch Attack on Titan next. I think it's finished, right? And I heard it. I always hear good things about it. I never heard a bad thing about that show. So yeah. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Don't give me that creepy look, please. Okay, the game's already messed. Like the first time it wouldn't have been that bad, but now, after all I've experienced, after all that Poop Lord experience, but no, Poop Lord forgot everything. But I don't remember. I remember. Okay, don't give me that creepy face. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Okay, now you're giving me the sarcasm. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that's. That's what you were talking about. Oh, Yuri, you're not making the allegations against you look that good. Okay, you're making the allegations look a little valid with those creepy looks. It's a little better when you're looking back at me. It's not as creepy when you're like, that's what you were talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Then never mind. Okay, no, Yuri, you're not helping the allegations against you. Okay, and you might be wondering, who are the allegations by? I don't know, some users on Twitter. We didn't even get that far yet. I remember, searching Game Theory Doki Doki Literature Club, just curious if Game Theory made videos about this, because I was a little suspicious, you know, considering how messed up this game is and how deep this game could be. I think he made 6 theories in total, and half of them are about Yuri or Monica, I believe. About Yuri being a secret villain, and Monica, of course, being a secret villain too. Well, no, he didn't say. No, I think the theories were about Yuri being a secret villain and something about Monica. And whatever it is, it was Yuri and Monica being in a thumbnail twisted. Maybe it wasn't Yuri being a secret villain. Maybe it's about Natsuki, and it's like a typical game theory twist. But Yuri, it doesn't feel right. Yuri is not a villain. It's Natsuki. Like maybe it could be like the typical game theory twist. I don't know. The point is, you're not helping the allegations, okay, about you online, whatever those allegations are. Maybe it's good allegations. You know, allegations don't have to be bad. Why do we have to give allegations a negative stigma? We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Oh no, it's me, jump scare. Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. Is the music normal? Or the music is still normal. I plugged my earbuds back in. You know, this game, I'm adding too much commentary into it. I gotta go faster. I gotta proceed faster with this game. Adding way too much commentary. Look at how much we've covered. How much dialogue we covered under, like, the half of the video. It's not like we need to cover more. We gotta cover more, okay? We're never gonna finish this game. And we gotta finish this game, okay? I don't want to spend too much time. Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Oh, I need some water too. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Poop Lord! Oh, Monica, please. Please, Monica, don't. Did something happen just now? Huh? You're gonna leave her hanging again if you, do this again? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Monica's like, phew, phew. He doesn't suspect. I can eliminate him one by one. Reset each time. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I'm just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Ahaha, don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so, Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? You know, I should have invited my friend Go to Gaming Master, like, on this episode. He'd be, like, so confused. He'd be, I should make him hear the audio properly, and then he'd be like, what? He'll be, like, creeped out a little. You know, that would have been a good episode to have him join on and get messed with. But, you know, he hasn't seen this yet, so, you know, it could give him, maybe he'll play the game himself, okay? Maybe it'll be a very life-changing experience, to say the least. I'm doing this as I blow my nose. Okay? Gotta keep the show going. I don't need to start with recording, okay? Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Huh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Okay, this is different. I know this is not in Act 1, okay? This definitely did not happen in Act 1. Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and then slip it back in my bag. Who should I share my poem to first? Let's get Natsuki first. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Oh, is she not here? Oh, is she still here? And then she's gonna run away. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. It's a little blunt. Well, excuse me, it's not like I said it was bad. We can skip? That just wasn't there before. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Okay, maybe we did. It showed me to skip the part, so I think that we encountered this dialogue before. Okay, so that's what we know when something's an exact repeat from Act 1. With the skip thing. It still feels a little fresh. It's not. I don't remember this though, so I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. I'll just skip. I don't want to see this. Whoa, that was a lot. That's what it means to be a pro. Seeing everything around you do great things and be really disheartening. So it's the exact same thing. Okay, that's why the skip was there. Okay, we're gonna be using the skip a lot when we try to 100% a game. I decided to humor with their last comment. Didn't expect it from the youngest one. Yeah, I guess not. Okay, cool. So it was the exact same dialogue. So Natsuki is normal, or maybe she's secretly maybe she is secretly the villain. Like all the people online, they always say Monika's the villain. But what if they're just trying to prevent spoilers? Like Natsuki is secretly the villain. Nah, it's Monica. Like I even remember in the game theory. I was like watching a game theory episode, and I was like it was like the old intro. Like I don't remember which intro it was. Probably the one they played the longest. But yeah, I didn't notice there was Monica in the game theory intro. Like Monica, like if it goes to her, like in all sorts of dark colors, dark red and all that stuff, and like one of her eyes flashes, and I'm like, whoa, Monica! I didn't know game theory had that deep of connections to Monica, like DDLC. Damn. Maybe there's more than 6 theories. Whatever it is, it must be big theories. If she even made it to the intro, there's a lot of lore. Okay, who should I share it to my poem to next? Let me guess, it's not gonna be Skip. That's what I thought. Hi, Poop Lord. Having a great time? Having a good time so far? No, I'm not having a good time at this club. Ah, yeah. Well, Poop Lord is. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever had any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. I thought her eyes blinked and it just became black, like complete black pits of darkness for a second. I don't know why. I'm like imagining things now because the game catches me off guard so many times of like imagining things they could do to catch me off guard. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poems with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ah ha ha, don't worry, Poop Lord. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Poop Lord. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. Yeah, this dialogue is definitely new. It's really a metamorphosis, metaphorical. Oops, I clicked out. Okay, I'm fine. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. Come on, Monica, I run deep on Sacharia. Of course I'll go very deep. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, the Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Oh, Monica, listen, I know you're probably pissed that, oh my goodness, I can flirt with other characters and not you. Well, that's how the game design is, okay? They knew that there's something was wrong with you, Monica. You're just supposed to be a stand-in for the other 3 girls, you know, just supposed to be the president so that way you can, you're just there for a plot device, for the real relationships, Monica, because no one can do a real relationship with you. They knew that, Monica. That's why you cannot flirt with me. That's why you have to eliminate everyone, because you were never meant to be, Monica, with me. Okay, we were never meant to be. It was only supposed to be me and those other 3 girls, one of which you eliminated, okay? I know all your tactics, Monica, just to let you know. This was all because they knew you were never worthy of me. Drink some water. Asterix. Close this recording until I come back, in Asterix. Okay, I'm back. What was I doing? Wait, I did do something before this. Let me check my Google Docs. I forgot. Oh, wait, I was doing a task, and then I'm not sure if I did the task properly. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, okay, it's fine, okay. Because I was after this when I ended that recording, I went off to do something else, and then I got distracted by Destiny and annihilating someone on Piers Morgan's show, and then Piers Morgan like laughing as Destiny does that. Anyways, we're gonna get back to Doki Doki Literature Club as I stretch. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. Wait, why don't I have my earbuds back on? Oops, maybe I should not do that. You know, it's fine. What could happen? Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. This definitely wouldn't have happened, even if I did the Yuri route last time. I don't think so. I don't mean like that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's totally just given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. Maybe this was the dialogue you get if you took the Yuri route. Who knows? But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. Okay, maybe it was. I don't think she's used to being indulgent like that. Oh, that's why it's not skip, because every time you flirt with someone else, Monica's gonna give a different dialogue. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for some alone time. You're making it sound like this is a drug, Monica. Maybe this game is a drug for you, Monica. Killing people. Maybe it's a drug for you, but this is not a drug for Yuri. Maybe it is a drug for Yuri. But, like, that's a very interesting drug metaphor. Haha, we were talking about metaphors, weren't we? We were talking about metaphors, right? We were talking about metaphors. Weren't we talking about metaphors? Where's metaphors? That's really metaphorical. Yeah. I was gonna say metamorphosis again. It's really metaphorical. It's really metaphorical. And just look at that. I learned it from the best, Monica, with her drug metaphors. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Nope. I'm taking my earbuds. Taking it off. What? What's happening? What just happened? The text box disappeared, right? And then I have to click again for the text box to come back. Didn't miss anything? Not really. I don't think this would have happened in Act 1. They never just make a text box disappear like that. Even in the cutscenes. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other, and when the text box disappeared, like, just for the 1 second to see, just for like 2 seconds so you can see the whole cutscene, or something, I don't remember. The point is, it comes back on its own, but I had to click again for that to happen, so it has like its own little interaction. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. It wasn't like a event keyed in with another interaction, whatever. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. You don't need to apologize because I'm responsible for everything that happens in the club, Yuri. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. You're gonna make me lose confidence in humanity, Monica, if you keep doing this. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Oh, look at this foreshadowing again. But he wasn't looking at me, confused. I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in the room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of yeah, this is definitely different. You know, I'm gonna rap this, just to lift the mood up. Hole in wall! But he wasn't looking at me, confused. I frankly glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in the room? Yo, 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 yo! Are they talking? Yo, 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 yo! Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air that I breathe. I cannot beatbox while stop rapping. Okay. Closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. A panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Oh, skip? We can skip? Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of stuff has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have become putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Again, we'll just skip this. Okay. Should I share my poem to next? Yuri! Okay. As Yuri reads the poem, I noticed her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, and then ends up covering her whole face. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. I'm doing a terrible Rick Astley singing impression. Why did I do that? I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Wait, I gotta get a little deeper. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. You know, I'm not gonna do it right. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. I think this is a little different from what it would have been if we took the original route in the original form, right? I think this is a little different. I feel like it wouldn't just say, he's gonna hate me. I feel like it wouldn't go that far. Like, it was a little different even when we were just talking with each other, I think. I don't know. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Ooh, we're getting into a little, we're having an interview. Is there a writing position in the Doki Doki Literature Club? Who knows? I forgot how long this recording is. Maybe you guys will have a little longer recording today. Who knows? Maybe I'm giving us a little treat. Today. What kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. If only you knew. Really? Well, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. Oh, did I make Yuri feel bad? Be like, oh, this is just my first time. I'll do better than you. Look at the rate I'm learning. I'm a natural at this. I didn't have to learn. I'm a natural, and I'm gonna outdo you. I'm gonna outcompete you. I'm gonna have a monopoly on the poetry writing industry. Okay? Not even AI can replace me, because I'm gonna use AI to do this. Oh yeah, Yuri, I used AI to find your style and write a poem that'll appeal to you. Because that's what AI is for. Sex bots. That was terrible landing. It could have been way better. I could have done... That doesn't even make sense. Because it's not even like I'm a bot. Like, I'm using the AI to flirt with her, right? That joke doesn't even make sense. And that joke was like so anticlimactic. You know what? I'm not the best at improv. Like, I'm adding way too much commentary now. I think I've improved if I'm adding this much commentary for every exchange of dialogue. But I can get better at jokes. Okay, and I will get better at jokes. Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Oh, and skip this. Okay, and having been through them that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is they try to make their styles very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and their expressiveness are weakened. Alright, let's give it this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Boom. Eh? Was Sherman impressing? Perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her lost... Oh. Okay, maybe I missed out on some foreshadowing. It's fine. I gotta increase the pace of this, okay, guys? I gotta do that. Eh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive, too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. I didn't want to spend too much time repeating what's already been done. Okay, I want to keep the reading fresh, and I don't want to drag this, right? I don't want to take too long. So, if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Do you think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Poop Lord. Me too. Alright, cute. That's cute. Phew! I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Oh yeah, because there's no Sayuri. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. Okay, this is different. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Are they gonna have the fight again? Did the fight happen this early? Because I remember this fight happened in episode 4 of the series. Whatever. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. I feel like this is a little different, because Yuri and Natsuki, I think they already started fighting, right? Just like that. I'm trying to remember. I think they shared their poems before they started fighting, didn't they? Whatever. Oh, it's nothing. I think this choice is gonna happen again. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss a symbolism or something? It's clearly about a feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. Okay, this is a little different, because I remember... And yeah, see, there's no skip option too. Maybe it's because there's no Sayuri, so there's no skip. That's why. It's gonna be different. But I remember that Natsuki started a fight last time, whereas Yuri is like... Yours is cute, like, so she kind of... We see Yuri trigger Natsuki, whereas the first time, Natsuki was already triggered and she looked completely unreasonable and unattractive. Anyways, I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Anyways, we did this last time. We're gonna leave things off here, so it's kind of a hook for you guys. Next time on this series, like we begin the episode with them fighting again and all that stuff. You know, a nice hook, and you know, a little bit of like history repeats, I guess. Whatever. The point is, it's gonna be a little different, of course, without Sayuri. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.